What's good, YouTube? This is your boy Drew back in for another reaction. This is from Watchmojo.com. Anime reaction. Code Geass versus Death Note. In this, this is going to be a tough battle for me. Upon my introduction into anime, which my best friend got me into, Death Note was one of the gateways of me really falling in love with anime. And I watched Code Geass around a year ago. I love both shows, so I want to hear what Watchmojo had to say. I will not give my choice of which one I like better until the end of what they had to say, and I give you my piece on as well. A link to the video will be in the description box. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. And in the comment section below, which one do you choose? Code Geass or Death Note? This is going to be tough.
Today's contest is sure to be as nail-biting as the shows that'll be competing.
Just as I thought, humans are so interesting.
Welcome to Watchmojo.com, and in today's verses we'll be pitting two of the most suspenseful anime titles of the era against each other, Code Geass and Death Note.
It's sort of
Kira
embarrassing.
versus
And I
Lelouch.
agree with you.
Light
Again,
versus
we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. The level of unexpected that these two bring to the table is off the charts. But which title will triumph over the other? Well, you know how this goes. 5 rounds, winner takes all, and no cheating with Geass powers or Death Notes. Round 1, story.
This world
Death Note and Code Geass follow the tales of two men looking to change the world to suit their own vision.
Yep.
For Light, he wants a world rid of crime. With his Death Note, he can easily wipe that slate clean. But what happens when Light himself begins to believe that his own legend as Kira, god of the new world?
Death is the only way to pay for crimes against Kira.
Will there be any bit of the idealistic law student left when he finally goes off the deep end?
I'd be careful if I were you.
Code Geass's Lelouch seeks to start a rebellion in a conquered Japan in order to avenge the death of his mother and the trauma it caused his sister. Like Death Note, the story of Lelouch tends to keep things on a teetering slope as to how far Lelouch will go to win. There's also the addition of superpowers and mecha, which bring much more to the plate.
Lelouch v. Britannia commands you. Now all of you, die.
Code Geass is grand in the scope of its tale. However, Death Note's plot feels a bit more grounded in their approach. The twists actually make sense and are feasible, whereas Code Geass often turns to absurd. Death Note takes the first round.
This is Lelouch's enemy.
I agree with that.
Round 2, supporting cast.
But I assure you, L is real. I do exist. Now, try to kill me.
Stories as large as Death Note and Code Geass require a cast capable of supporting its weight.
Yes.
For its global scale, Death Note's cast is actually pretty small.
Yeah, it is.
There's L, the genius detective whose intellect matches Light's almost blow for blow. There's Misa Amane, Light's girlfriend with a Death Note of her own and Shinigami eyes. And of course, there's the scene-stealing Shinigami Ryuk. Each character keeps Light on his toes, acting as either a deterrent or enforcer of his plans.
I will become the god of this new world.
Code Geass's cast is pretty huge by comparison.
It is.
And yet, against those numbers, the writers do a pretty good job of fleshing everybody out. Each character has a way of testing Lelouch's resolve and the state of his moral compass.
Get Cordelia.
I'm already on it.
From Lelouch's main rival and former best friend Suzaku, to his harem of beautiful love interests, to some damn likable villains, every encounter of Lelouch's life is covered and explored by this cast, adding to the story's lore and world building. Not bad at all for such a sizable group. Winner, Code Geass.
I agree with that.
Stand down now.
I agree 1-1. I agree with that.
Round 3, suspense.
Hurry to your death.
Both Code Geass and Death Note dish out cliffhanger endings, mid-episode plot twists, and dramatic deaths in spades.
Like Yagami.
With Death Note, it's all about how much Light can get away with and still not give away his identity as Kira. With so many wrenches thrown into his plans, will Light remove them violently or put them to use? And then, just when you think it's over for him, the unthinkable can happen. This show teaches you that the worst can and will definitely happen.
Yeah.
Guess it's because I'm Kira.
Code Geass has a habit of ending episodes with fingers barely holding onto the ledge. Characters change sides at the drop of a dime. The suspense reached the ultimate fever pitch during the epic Season 1 finale.
Yes.
Seeing Lelouch and Suzaku staring each other down,
Oh, that
guns
was...
pointed, followed by a cut to black, and a gunshot left us wanting a lot more.
Oh. That hit me in the feels, man.
Death Note, however, has moments like that built into every single episode. The
Yeah.
show's suspense had our hearts racing so much you'd think that Light was writing our names in his book. Winner, Death Note.
The Shinigami.
10 on point, I agree. 2 more
Round
Death
4,
Note.
main character.
And as long as the police don't find it, there won't be any
Oh.
evidence to convict me.
Is it wrong to want to root for both of these guys? Light and Lelouch are two of the strongest and most beloved characters on all of anime. You gotta admire how cool Light is under pressure. Even when his plans get derailed, he's always looking 2 or 3 steps ahead to conquer the authorities hot on his trail. He's also a pretty decent guy when he's not, plotting to kill people. Deceit is the name of the game, and Light plays it oh so well.
That there's someone out there passing righteous judgment on the wicked.
Lelouch is a handsome and popular freedom fighter with a cause. While Light can instill terror as Kira, Lelouch can do the same as well as inspire under the guise of Zero. It's no accident that Lelouch's Black Knights started with a few dozen and rose in ranks steadily to include an entire nation.
United States of Japan!
Geass.
He's a
Lelouch.
player for the theatrical and knows
I'm
the
going
A
Lelouch.
bit more likable
A
than
little
the
bit
fear-inducing
over
god of the
Kira.
new world. Lelouch scores a point for Code.
Yes.
Winner
Is right.
Geass.
Lelouch, just a little bit over here. Over
Round
Light.
5, powers and abilities.
How to use it. The human whose name is written in this notebook shall die.
We're at the final round, and these two have matched each other almost blow for blow. But what about their special set of skills in both shows?
I hereby accept the terms of your contract.
Beside Code Geass's army of badass mecha and their naturally gifted pilots, you have the power of the Geass itself. The power varies from person to person. Lelouch can command anyone to do what he wishes. Rolo can alter people's perception of time for a short period. Mao can hear anyone's thoughts. It's a lottery, but it's pretty darn interesting.
Checkmate.
Death Note has, well, just the Death Note. The power to kill someone by writing their name down on a piece of paper. That's not just scary, it's kind of terrifying. No one is safe, and everyone's time could be up, depending on the whim of whoever has it in their possession.
Right.
There are other abilities that pop up, like Shinigami Eyes, which enable users to see anyone's name and lifespan.
If I had that power, the Death Note would only be easier to use.
What makes these powers so compelling is the rules surrounding them, and how the characters must work within these guidelines to pull off their goals. As entertaining as the Geass abilities can be, the terror factor of a Death Note trumps all.
It'll be us next!
So, in the end, the powers of Death Note's storytelling and unexpected surprises managed to top Code Geass's mecha and superpowered rebellion.
I failed!
Winner, Death Note. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Watchmojo and subscribe for new videos every day.
Oh, that was tough. Ooh. Death Note, Code Geass, Lelouch, Light. As much as I like Lelouch more than like Death Note by a little bit. Just by a little bit. The overall grand scheme of things, Death Note by a little bit. When it comes to the endings, Code Geass. By the end of Death Note, I was not feeling Light at all anymore. Like the last, the first 35 episodes of Death Note was awesome. That last 10, the suspense group, I was not liking the character anymore. Lelouch was my boy from day one. His piece of shit best friend turned enemy. I couldn't stand that dude. He's always so righteous, but was on the wrong side of his righteousness. But you just never knew who Light was gonna kill with his Death Note, and was his plan gonna see through. Same as for Lelouch when he was Zero, he was gonna find out he was Zero. Was Black Knight's gonna? Oh, it was just two great animes, but Death Note by a little bit, just a little bit. Like the smidgy little hairs on your thumb. That's how much Death Note is. Probably a better show. But I like Code Geass more. we're going by what the better show is. Definitely by a little bit. Like the hair on your chinny chin chin. But I like Code Geass' characters more. I like his animation more. I like the battle scenes more. This was really tough right here. Ooh, this was really tough. Definitely by a hair of your chinny chin chin. So, that's it for this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Comments, let me know which was better. Death Note or Code Geass. And the funny part is, like, I could watch Code Geass again and watch Death Note again, and I will switch it to Code Geass being that better by a little bit. There, it's a toss up for me. It's really a toss up. I love both shows that much, but it's just the ending of Code Geass is more satisfying, and I found Lelouch more likable than like at the end of the show. Cannot stand like the end of the show. I cannot stand him at the end of the show. By the time it ended, cannot stand him. That's it for this video, and I'll catch you on the next one.